Yeah, I didn't know that question. I didn't even know I was going to get a new question. The Bone Shaker one was a bike, right? I don't know what a Bone Shaker is. On the most hardness scale, the diamond is the hardest. Uh-oh, I don't know. Both of us got that wrong. How many people knew that Shakespeare's mother's name was Mary? It kicked me out of the game. A term to describe friends who carry with us. Who is Batman's crime-fighting assistant? That person didn't know that Batman Robin's, Batman's. What was the first name of U.S. President JFK? Well, we already won this one. Lewis Carroll is also known for writing Adventures in Wonderland. Alice. In Greek mythology, Hades ruled which of these? The underworld. Who's the main character in the film Bridesmaids? I don't know. Annie? Which country was known to Romans as Caledonia? Um, I don't know. Damn it. I don't know what myrrh is. I know I know Jesus was given myrrh as a gift from the wise men. That's all I know. Religious rituals like christenings. Thank you, Valerie. According to legend, what do vampires drink? Sherry. You know, they show sherry. Which of these is an important ingredient in sushi? Rice. Vinegar rice. What kind of shop do you go to for a prescription? Pharmacist. Which is legendary characters are released by a genie? Aladdin. In 1986, at the age of 20, he became the youngest ever world heavyweight boxing champion. Mike Tyson? Yeah. Hanukkah is a festival in which religion? Which of these U.S. presidents is not carved Mount Rushmore? Uh, is it Ulysses S. Grant? Yeah. Which of these is the rotting flesh of an animal eaten by some other birds? Oh, shoot. Carrion? Yeah. Which of these spices is obtained from tree bark? Cinnamon. Show how smart I am and how stupid I am at the same time. Because I didn't know what myrrh comes from. Which, oh, shoot. Malcolm, this. A. Wilkerson. The family in, oh, shoot. All the way back down to 1,000. That's a ripoff. Still won, though. Have you guys ever heard of the Jutes? Who are the Jutes? What country did the jutes come from? The only one of those I've ever heard of is the Huns. Santa Claus is usually pictured. Uh, is it red and white? Yeah. I almost got the Santa Claus question wrong. Calgary and Vancouver, Canada. I know a lot of people would have been mad if I got that wrong. Which of these ancient peoples is known for mummifying bodies? Which of these drinks is colorless? Vodka. Paw pads. Nearest with winds in the upper troposphere or lower stratosphere are known as jet streams. That person got the jet stream question wrong. The Yarra River passes through which city? Perth? Oh. Nope, it's Melbourne. No. Thank you, Valerie. I knew that the game was going to kick me out as soon as the ad popped up. That's why I can't play super hard, is because of the ads. Every time there's an ad on a game, it kicks you off a stream. I don't know if I'm ever going to win $1 million on here. Some of these questions, like, I don't know. Which is a chessboard divided into squares? Originally from France, what sort of bread is a baguette? Or what sort of food is a baguette? I said, what sort of bread is a baguette? I don't know. A hard one? A gross one? How many days are there in January? 31. I don't like baguettes. Which of the following is not an athletics field event? Which board game concerns the who, the where, the how of a murder? He got the clue question wrong. I mean, I get some pretty weird questions on here wrong, but he doesn't know what clue is. Cuba. What is gin rummy? Card game. My favorite card game. Which of these refers to an inability to sleep? Paranoia. Which of these is a pouch worn with a kilt? A sporran. The U.S. city of Minneapolis stands on which river? The Mississippi River. The discovery of a structure of which there is co-pioneered by Francis Crick. Disco the discovery of the structure of which is co-pioneered by Francis Crick. DNA? Who plays the White Queen in the 2010 film Alice in Wonderland? I'm gonna go. Shoot, who is it? Anne Hathaway. Ah. Oh, it didn't kick me out. It didn't add, and it didn't kick me out of the game. I bet everybody watching knew the Anne Hathaway. This getting kicked out of the game every 5 seconds. Annoying. It's like every game I have to get back into the. Every time I lose, I have to like restart the stream and everything again. Didn't I just face this guy? What do police usually use to identify suspects? Fingerprints. Which is the 8th month of the year? August. I thought that was like a trick question. I know what the 8th month of the year is because it's my birthday. What is John Wilkes Booth? You know, the Heisman Trophy winner, John Wilkes Booth. He was an Olympian for pistol shooting, right? Which story features a lamp and a genie? Aladdin. Sudan is the largest country on which continent? Oh, this is a rough one. Sudan and Asia on this. I don't know what it's going to count it as. Yeah. No. Africa. Wow. I thought Sudan was like in the Middle East. I can't believe I just got that wrong. That was probably the worst question I've gotten wrong in here so far. I don't know where the Sudan is. Oops. I don't know why I keep going back home. All I have to do is just click play 500. Which of these is not a primary color? Green, I think. Orange and red, orange something. Which of these is another name for embroidery? Needlework. Traditionally, most likely to perform a bench press. The Pope. Pope's jacked, man. The WWW stands for what? Actress Melanie Griffith has twice been married to which actor? What? Does anybody know this? Is it Don Johnson? A.D. Yeah, Don Johnson. I should have just guessed at that. I don't know why I knew that. How old is an octogenarian? 80. Because octo is 8. The most northerly point of mainland Africa is which country? Egypt? No. What? Tunisia? See, that's why I don't like playing games on stream. Because you just, like, constantly get kicked out of stream. Here we go again. Which of these is not one of the 4 main islands of Japan? Anglesey? Well, it's the only non-Japanese word, so I guess that was it. What is the hard glossy substance that covers the crown of a tooth called? Enamel. What is the name for the headquarters of the U.S. Department of Defense located near Washington, D.C.? Pentagon. You ain't heard nothing yet is an iconic line from which film? Aw, shoot. Shoot. God damn it.
Do we get the gun or do we go for more troops? Let's get more troops. Perfect decision. We wipe them out. Now we got the AK upgrade. Okay, can we get the drone? No, I think we want more troops. Yep, let's get it. Now we can upgrade our troops. Let's go, we did it. Okay, let's go for the helicopter motorcycle. No, we lost some guys. What you're seeing now is actual gameplay. No more fake ads. This is the real deal. This company saw all the fake ads and made it into an actual game you can play for free. I can't put it down. You gotta give it a try. Tap the screen to download Last War Survival right now for free.
You know what the funny thing is? Is that I bet this dude in this ad probably didn't get paid a single penny to be in it either. Don't you love the internet? Game companies stealing people's footage from their streams and stuff and using it without asking them. At a wedding, what is a normal reply when asked to take a person? Why not? Can I phone a friend? Belts are often worn to support which of these? Pants. Trousers. Larry King. The traditional Christmas activity is to kiss under what? Hey, gently. What is the name of the airplane that usually transports the president? Air Force One. Which battle was Napoleon's final defeat? Waterloo. What did Scottish inventor James Watt help to invent? Oh, shoot. I don't know. Radio? Spinning wheel? Steam engine. And now we're gonna have to watch another freaking ad. So stupid. This Monopoly Go game's actually pretty fun. Much do we have? 6,700. Battery. 30%. What's the first name of President Washington? Which continent lies immediately due north of Africa? Where do you wear slippers? Some of these questions are like impossibly easy. With which branch of the arts is Luciano Pavarotti particularly good? So, Pavarotti. Opera. In which sport is a shuttlecock used? Badminton. Uh-oh. Which word represents the letter T in the NATO alphabet? What? Tango? In which of the sports would you attend a basho? Sumo? I don't know why I know that. Which of these means middle class? Uh, Bourgeoisie. I thought bourgeoisie was like upper class. Which of these is not a rank in the British Army? Uh, shit. Admiral. It's really stupid that like you can't just use the you can't use the lifelines for like every game. So I mean that's what Real Will Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is. And at least I keep making enough money to play a new game every time I lose. Oh, which of these people regularly slide down a pole to help them get to work quicker? Firefighters. Which that isn't really true. Where does the Pope live? Vatican. The firefighter sliding down a pole thing, that's not true. Which of these people wear tutu while earning a living? Bus driver. Could you imagine if every time you got on the bus driver was wearing a tutu? What kind of creature is a phoenix? A bird. What is an orchid? Australia's two species of crocodile are freshwater and estuarine. The other is known as what? Um, Otherwise known as what? Saltwater? Which of these is a form of magnesium silicate? I don't know. Okay. Which country did the 20th century figure Mahatma Gandhi led a resistance movement? India? Because he was the father of India? Where was the so-called Terracotta Army unearthed by archaeologists? The Terracotta Army was... Is it China or Taiwan? China? You. Generally, where do regions of light winds and current called the doldrums occur? Called the doldrums. I don't know. Andrew Ridgely was founding member of which of these pop groups? I don't know. Wham. Any fans of Wham in here?
What?
Anybody like, how in the world did you get that wrong? You know, the super popular, famous pop group Wham?
Come on!
Wham sang Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, right? Wake me up before you go go. Return home. Why is it not that many? Wham. I don't want to go. Quit going out and having to come back and restart the stream and everything get really annoying. Guy Fawkes is involved in which notorious plot to blow up the British Parliament? I don't know. Gunboat? In which of the countries is the Venice Film Festival? Italy? Because Venice is in Italy. What nationality is tennis star Bjorn? Swedish. According to the phrase, what is a leopard unable to change? Spots. In ancient times, a toga is a garment worn by citizens of which city? Rome. Oh, I think it's like, see how many questions. Number puzzles. And one puppet duo who is usually partner. Well-known puppet duo who usually partners Judy. I don't know. Which character in A Christmas Carol utters words, God bless us, everyone? Tiny Tim. Which song was a 1962 hit for Elvis Presley? Is it P.S. I Love You? You guys are my Ask the Audience. What is the name of which game means hockey stick in colloquial French? Shoot. Croquet. Robin Williams won an Oscar for his role in which movie? Dead Poet Society? I think it's Dead Poet Society. Oh, shoot. Good Will Hunting. I always think of Good Will Hunting as it keeps kicking me out of the game. Probably just play one more game and then I'm going to get off of here because this is super annoying. Okay, who was Robin Hood's companion? How would you normally play the trumpet? Putting it in a garbage disposal? Which of these is not a means for murder in blue? Poison? Is it poison or dagger? It's poison, right? Yeah. In which European country is the city of Hamburg? Germany. What breed of dog is most commonly used by Inuits as a sled dog? Husky. Which of these is a Shakespearean character? That's, the one that the play is named after. Who wrote the popular science book A Brief History of Time? Stephen Hawking. Which word means to place or release material on the internet? Post. How did they get that wrong? Retina? Is it retina or retina? Nope. Retina. I knew it was either Retina or Retsina. What name is given to the small particles produced when wood is sawed? Sawdust. What activity would you most associate with a casino? Gambling. Drinking. Which of these months is the shortest? Be 30 days of September, May, June, and November. Which of these Oscar-winning films starring Dustin Hoffman? The Graduate. The pack of cards is divided into 4 what? Suits. In World War II, the Gestapo was secret police of which country? Germany. Which of these words describes a tall, thin person? Gangling? I thought it was gangly. What was the first name of Einstein? Albert. Sheepshank and Granny are examples of what? Knots. Who is a juvenile anti-hero in Anthony Burgess' A Clockwork Orange? Andy? Do any of you know this? Does anybody in here know A Clockwork Orange? Which of these novels is set during a single day? Damn it. I don't know. Ulysses.